Hey everyone, Slambo here, hopping on another contest. This one is for Grown Man Record Night. It's the contest he's titled Under the Covers. And the prompt was to show 3 to 5 records that you bought solely based on the cover. So I've got a few things that I've got here to show. I've got several more than this that I bought just because of the cover, but these were the first ones that came to mind when I heard the question. So the first one I've got is Earl Klugh finger paintings, and I got this one because I didn't have any MoFis in my collection yet, and I recognized the original master recordings up at the top here as Mobile Fidelity. I've always heard such great things about their recording quality, and most of the MoFi records that I see are priced well out of my price range. This one was down in my price range at one of my local used record shops. Well, actually, used bookshop that had a record selection. So I picked it up. I figure, what the heck? Can't go too wrong for the price that it was. I liked 1 or 2 tracks off of this, but as a whole, it really was a bit more symphonic than I was hoping for. So not quite what I wanted, but one that I bought because I've heard of the label before, and I've heard of such high praise about their recording quality. A second one I bought just based on the cover, Shep Field's Rippling in Rhythm. This is one where, according to what's on the cover, he's blowing bubbles in a little cup there. And, that's kind of silly, so it kind of fits in with my comedy collection. But then I listened to it, and this is very straightforward Lawrence Welk type stuff. This was not one that I expected to be like it is. It's not really a throwaway record, but it's not what I was expecting. So, Shep Field's Rippling in Rhythm in hi-fi. So that's the second one that I've got. Third one that I've got here today, Shelley Berman, The Sex Life of the Primate. I had a couple of other Shelley Berman records in my collection already, so I was familiar a little bit with his stand-up routines. And this one, from the title and from the artist name, Shelley Berman, Sex Life of the Primate and Shelley Berman, it's got to be funny. There are some really good bits on here, but this is actually a Broadway play that I didn't know about. And since getting this one, I found a second copy with an alternate cover style on it. So I've got this, and now I've got a cover variant as well. So I've got a couple of copies of this one. My favorite tracks on here are the ones all about the cleans and the dirties, where they say one word and they say this is a clean, and they say another word related to that first word, and this is a dirty. And the words that they say aren't necessarily clean or dirty unless you specifically say they're clean or dirty. So they're taken out of context, and you make your own meaning from what they say, whether it's clean or dirty. So Sex Life of the Primate is my third choice. My fourth choice is Burns and Schreiber's Pure BS. I had a couple of records by this comedy pair, so I knew a little bit about them, but I didn't know anything about this record. And just from the comic book style of cover, both the front and the back, I had to get it. So it had to be funny. And yeah, this one is funny. Not quite as funny as some of the other stuff that I've listened to, but yes, this one definitely fits into my comedy collection. The last one that I want to show is a CD, and that's one I got at the thrift store. Sex Mob Does Bond. Just from that title, and the back is at 90 degrees from the front. So this one is, let's see, opening credits, Dr. Yes, and then Act 1, Teasing the Korean, This Never Happened to the Other Feller, 007, Battle at Peace Gloria, then intermission with You Only Live Twice, Act 2, Bond with Bongos, Odd Jobs Pressing Engagement, Bond Back in Action Again, Over and Out, Dawn Raid on Fort Knox, and the closing credits with Nobody Does It Better and a reprise of Dr. Yes. So this is another one that I haven't listened to yet, but with those titles and being a James Bond movie fan, I had to get this one. So it's another one that I picked up because of the cover and there it is, the track list on the back. definitely fits into the comedy collection with those track names. So there we have it. There's 5 records or 5 albums, 4 records and 1 CD that I picked up solely because of the cover. So that's what I've got today. See you next time.